welcome back to another episode of Resining of the Living Dead. Today we are going to make another attempt at our freeform bowl. We are going to be using some colors from Rolio. We are going to use from their Northern Lights collection. This is an Arabic blue. This one is the Noble White. And then this one is the Viola. So we're going to use those three colors. What we're going to start by doing is mixing up some 2-part KHKD resin. And then we are going to do about, I think we're going to do about 6 ounces of one, 6 ounces of another, and probably about 4 ounces of the white. That's the plan. So what we're going to do is we are going to make our resin up, at least our clear. All right, so we have mixed up about 6 ounces of each cup, and then this one is about 4.5, I think. So what we're going to do is with our white, we're going to put a couple of scoops in here. And let's get that lid back on so we don't spill it anywhere. And then let's get our blue. We'll clean this off in a moment because I just streaked some on there, but we'll clean that up in a second. Let's get our purple. We'll do like a little bit, about a scoop and a half, 2 scoops. All right. And then we will get our, move this back for a moment. We'll stir them up in a second. And then let's get our blue. We'll do 2 spoons in there. That'll be more than enough. So what we're going to do is we are going to stir them up, and then we will be right back. All right, we are back and we are ready to pour. We have our purple, we have our blue, we have our white, and what we're going to do is we are going to start with some of the white around the outer edge. We have added a little bit of glue just to keep the colors from mixing. So we're going to take our isopropyl alcohol, actually this mister, and we're going to just give our mold a quick spray so that we can avoid some of the bubbles. We're going to start with the white on the outside, because what we're going to do is we are going to pull into the middle once it is poured. So we're going to just pour it along the outer edge like so, and hopefully we have made enough. Goodness gracious. We'll grab our stick here in a minute and push it to the outside, because we want it more along the edge. It kind of didn't go to the edge. Goodness gracious. Okay, that looks good. Just a little bit more here. All right, pop that back in for a moment. And I think actually I'm going to put a little bit in the middle. Actually, that's going to push out. Nope, nope, nope. All right, let's drip it. All right, so let's start with our purple. And I think we made more than we need, but that's okay. We'll manage. Then we'll take our blue. And then we'll do a little bit more purple. and our blue. I think we're going to have enough for another mold somewhere. And let's do a little bit more purple. And it's okay if it's not absolutely perfect, because it's going to be, you know, it's kind of a free form. So let me grab real quick. I'm going to, if I don't fall over first, I'm going to grab this back end of a paintbrush, and we're going to pull in gently from there. That's the middle one, and there, and there, and there, and here, and then we'll do the in-betweens. And then here. All right. And then let's take a little drop of white back in the middle here. We're going to have to grab some other molds to put them in, because we got a lot of, we have more than we needed. Get that drop. Get that drop. There it goes. And I want to do a little bit out from the center to a portion, not all the way. And we're making sure not to touch the bottom of the mold. As best as we can. All right, so that's going to sit for about 5 hours, and we have a lot left. So let me grab another mold, and I'll be right back. All right, so I have this other bowl over here, and what I'm going to do is give that a quick spray to help with the bubbles. And I don't know if this is going to fill it all, but what we're going to do is we are just going to pour in the middle, and we'll alternate between the purple and the white. And the blue. And the purple. And some more of the white. And the blue. And then more purple. And let's see, we got a little bit more white left. And then the blue. And then the purple. I think that's going to be it for the purple. I think we're going to be pretty close to being full, so that's good. And let's see if we can scrape out any more of the white. I don't think we have much left, but we have a drop. Alright, and then the last of the blue. Come back over here so I can see what I'm doing. It's not going to be completely full, but I think it's going to be close enough. It'll be a shallow bowl, but it'll be a bowl nonetheless. And then let's just give that one more quick spray. And this one will give a quick spray just to make sure that we don't get a whole lot of bubbles. So what we're going to do is we will be back in about 5 hours to remove this one from the mold, and then to place it upside down over a bowl or something that we're going to place it upside down on so it drapes over. We're going to do a little differently. We're not going to press it into a bowl, but we are going to drape it over a bowl and let it fall on its own. So we will see you in about 5 hours. See you then. Okay, well, the attempt at the bowl, again, I think it was just too late to get it into over a bowl or into something to shape it, because we tried it 5 hours and the only thing it did was cause some damage on the corner. We gave it another hour and it still wouldn't come out. It was still wet, and unfortunately it was late. We went to sleep and got up in the morning and it is too thick. I tried to heat it with a blow dryer and tried to shape it in over a bowl, pressing down over top of something and letting it just kind of push, but it just didn't really want to mold. So we may try to do something else with it, maybe warming it over a metal bowl in an oven and trying to shape it. So we're not done with this one, but it just didn't come out properly. This bowl with the leftover, however, it does look like that one may have worked. So we'll just demold this guy. And you see this one actually is pretty. This one came out nicely as a small bowl to put something in on a table. So not a total loss, but we are going to go back to the drawing board, try to see if we can do something different to get the freeform mold to work. So we'll try that again. If at first you don't succeed, or in this case if the second time you don't succeed, try again. If you enjoyed watching the video, please hit that like button. Comments are certainly welcome. I respond to all of them. If you hit that subscribe button, you'll be notified when new videos are released. We are now 9, at the time of this recording, 9 subscribers away from 100. So we are almost there. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated. I'll see you on the next one.